In today's show, $20,000. This pattern suggests Bitcoin could rally 135% in the coming months. We're going to be breaking it all down for you in today's show, checking out this published graph from TradingShot, where he believes this head and shoulders pattern is going to lead Bitcoin to $11,000 here soon. He also believes that after the halving, Bitcoin will climb to a new all-time high. Find out why in today's show. Also, Peter Brandt remains bullish on Bitcoin. He's one of the most popular crypto analysts, and while so many analysts are bearish right now, he's bullish. Find out why in today's show. Also in today's show, FundStrat's Tom Lee says clients showing increasing interest in Bitcoin, predicts a big year for Bitcoin, the leading cryptocurrency. We'll be taking a look at the latest from Tom Lee and what he had to share on CNBC's Fast Money just recently regarding the market. We'll also be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market and doing a Bitcoin price action. All this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, click that link right below the video in the description. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right in. $20,000 pattern, which suggests Bitcoin could rally 135% in the coming months. Bitcoin has been stuck with consolidation phase for the past several days, which was seen when the crypto was ranging around $8,600. This was followed by a range expansion when Bitcoin dipped to lows of $8,200 overnight before bouncing back to where we're currently at, to the mid $8,000 region. This bout of sideways trading may not last long. However, as Bitcoin could be on the cusp of major upwards movement that leads for it to break into coveted five-figure price region, the major movement that leads Bitcoin to this price level, however, may not occur until it taps roughly $7,300, meaning it could see some near-term downside. Bitcoin to target 11,500 in the short term because of these simple factors. At this time, Bitcoin is currently trading at just above 8,300. It's maintaining this support, which is important. I feel if we break below this critical $8,300 support, we can drop down to $7,700 just like that, which would be the next strong support area. So it's very important that Bitcoin maintain where we're at, but we'll see how it goes. TradingShot, a well-respected technical analyst on TradingView, explained in a recent post that he's closely watching a recently formed inverse head and shoulders pattern for insight into where Bitcoin will go next. Based on this pattern, which he outlines on the chart seen below, he believes that Bitcoin will retrace towards 7,300 before rallying up to 11,500. Here's what he shared. I expect Bitcoin to retrace now back to roughly $7,300 and price the top inverse of the right shoulder, assuming the pattern is a good degree symmetrical. I then expect to peak before the May halving within 11,000 to 11,500, he noted. And let's take a look at this graph over here on TradingView, and I'll be sure to include this in the show notes below the video in the description for you to check it out. And as you can see, Bitcoin, the hidden channels and inverse head and shoulders, he lays it all out here: the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, the bounce, and then leading up to $11,500. TradingShot doesn't believe that $11,500 is where Bitcoin's 2020 rally will end. However, as he further goes on to note that the post-halving momentum could lead the crypto to its previously established all-time highs of around $20,000. Here's what he wrote. The halving will then take effect, and after an initial consolidation, I expect the $20,000 all-time high to be tested before the end of the year, he bullishly explained. And I also personally feel it's inevitable that Bitcoin will retest its all-time high this year in 2020. In addition to leaning on the inverse head and shoulders pattern and the upcoming mining rewards halving as bullish catalysts, he also references Bitcoin's position within another macro parabolic channel seen below as a reason to be bullish. And as you can see on the screen, this equals a full cycle parabolic channel. The culmination of these factors does seem to suggest that Bitcoin will soon see a significant extension of the uptrend it has been caught within over the past several weeks. What are your thoughts? Drop me a comment right down below. And before we get into why Peter Brandt and Tom Lee are so bullish on Bitcoin right now, let's take a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. As we can see, most of the major cryptos are in the red. BCH down 4%, trading at $309. Satoshi Vision down 6%, trading at $260. EOS, one of the only major cryptos in the green, up 0.32%, trading at $3.54. Miss Litecoin down 1.8%, trading at $53.36. Ethereum down 1.64%, trading at just $159. I know I am bullish on Ether for the long haul. It's just so interesting to see some of these major cryptos drop so low in price. I feel it's a good time to pick up some of these major cryptocurrencies. XRP down 2%, trading below 22 cents. BNB coin even down 2.3%, trading at $16.77. And Link down 3.4%, trading at $2.43. All right, now let's discuss Peter Brandt on why he remains so bullish on Bitcoin. Peter Brandt's one of the most popular Bitcoin analysts on Twitter, and in the last 24 hours, Brandt made a bullish case for Bitcoin, which counters many who thought the market would slump because of Chinese New Year. Something also to keep in mind that today begins Chinese New Year, and if you never experienced Chinese New Year, you got to check it out. I actually lived in China for 13 months. They celebrate Chinese New Year for an entire month. Nonstop fireworks. It is wild, just in case you did not know. So Bitcoin could hold, says Brandt. And let's check out what he has to share on crypto Twitter. Reasons to believe the current correction in Bitcoin could hold. Number one, retesting upper boundary of channel is normal. Number two, retesting the 18 DMA. Number three, no 3D TSR has been triggered. Number four, January 14 low remains intact. Should above items change, then more serious correction could occur. And he went ahead and shared this graph here, which I'll include in the show notes below the video in the description. And he also shared on Twitter, charts are constantly morphing, which is 100% accurate. The idea of drawing a chart boundary definition to be fixed forever was discounted by serious traders 80 years ago. Often the exact configuration is clear only after the fact. Hashtag fact. And checking out some of the replies to his tweet, Sanchit wrote, wouldn't trust trend lines as everyone is drawing them as per their own bias. It can be drawn multiple ways on many TFs. Market structure is bearish on the weekly unless proven otherwise. Wouldn't look at daily for a trend change. The bread and butter is weekly for Bitcoin. And Peter Brandt responded, I agree with you. I simply presented a possible labeling. Time will tell, as it always does. And Sanchit responded, preferably a full week candle close outside plus above my bull POC weekly. 9,500-ish would be the first major sign of a trend reversal with some follow through. For me, at least. Until then, just another lower high on a weekly basis. Jeff York responded, that's why I use pivot points. They are predictive. Welcome to the computer age. And Peter Brandt responded, Jeff, thanks for joining the conversation. And let's check out some more replies. Crypto Zazarak responded, thanks, Peter. It's always good to emphasize that chart patterns can hold true or be broken and can also be dynamic. Beginners often get fixation on support resistance areas and chart patterns without realizing the dynamism of the situation. In a rare glimpse into the mind of trading veteran who has survived and thrived in markets for 40 years, Peter Brandt in his tweet offers Zen-like sage advice for fellow traders. Brandt argues that a retest of the breakout we've had on top of a year-long downward channel is normal, and he wouldn't be surprised to see more upside in the near future. He does, of course, add that a more severe correction could take place if the top of the channel breaks to the downside. Nevertheless, the bullish inverse head and shoulders pattern he spotted earlier in the week proved to be accurate, and Bitcoin went on to post an 18% gain before correcting. And here's him predicting it. This was back on January 23rd. Holy head and shoulders, Batman. Brandt makes the case which contradicts Arthur Hayes, CEO of BitMEX, who who recently predicted the Chinese New Year would have a negative impact on Bitcoin as well as the rest of the market. Brandt comments on Bitcoin's recent breakout above an upper boundary of the downtrending channel and says that the current price action is throwing back onto the level as new support. The 18 DMA is also providing additional support for Bitcoin price at this key level. Matty Greenspan gives credence to Brandt. Matty Greenspan, former senior market analyst at eToro and founder of Quantum Economics, concurs with Brandt's bullish sentiment and noted that the strength of Bitcoin's rebound. He noted that the recent bounce off the interim $8,200 support level is a positive sign for Bitcoin. And checking out this tweet from Matty Greenspan, beautiful bounce off interim support at 8,200, rocket ship to the moon. And in other crypto news, Fundstrat's Tom Lee says client showing increasing interest in Bitcoin predicts a big year for the leading cryptocurrency. Bitcoin bull Tom Lee, head of research at Fundstrat Global Advisors, is predicting another good year for the world's most dominant cryptocurrency, while Lee has gotten swept up in the unpredictability of making Bitcoin predictions, falling shy of his year-end price target for Bitcoin by the end of 2019. The analyst still believes the King coin is on track to make a big comeback. Lee, whose comments came during a recent CNBC interview, which I'll include in the show notes below the video in a description for you to check it out for yourself directly from the horse's mouth. He wrote, 2020 should be great for Bitcoin because you've got number one, the halving happening, the block rewards for miners getting cut in half. That's a big supply demand change. I think last year the White House killed the Bitcoin rally with their opposition, but with the presidential elections underway, it's not going to be in the headlines. And Lee argues this is bullish for Bitcoin, and when with geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, that's good for crypto. So there should be a lot of tailwinds. We're getting a lot more interest in it as well from our clients. In October 2019, Lee said it wouldn't take long before Bitcoin fully rebounds and reaches its all-time high of nearly $20,000. He wrote, there aren't a lot of assets that have survived the drop in value below 90%, but Bitcoin has survived again and again. The current crypto market cap is sitting just under $229 billion with 83 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current BTC dominance is 66.2% according to CoinMarketCap. And taking a look at the top gainers in the past 24 hours, MadeSafe Coin leading the pack up 9%, trading at 9.7 cents. Augur up 8%, trading at $14.27. Kyber Network up 6%, trading at 26 cents. Bitcoin Gold up 5%, trading at $10. Energy up 5%, trading at $1.69. And Centrality up almost 5%, trading at 8.4 cents. And taking a look at the biggest losers, Nervos Network down 9%, trading at 0.006. Lisk down 5%, trading at just below 75 cents. Golem down 4.6%, trading at 3.4 cents. Tezos down 4%, trading at $1.48. Engine Coin down 3%, trading at 8.3 cents, and Synthetics Network down 3%, trading at 98 cents. And taking a look over at the BitMEX margins, we can see the bears are in control, leading with about 79 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with shorts leading 51.9% versus 48.06% longs. Are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin right now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index. We're currently rated a 41 in fear. Yesterday, we were a 40 in fear, and last week a 53, which was neutral, and last month a 37 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the crypto greed and fear index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for correction. And quick heads up, below all of my videos here on YouTube, not only do I have a detailed description, but there's lots of show notes and resources for you to tap into, including my blog, podcast, cryptonewsyes.com. You can subscribe on iTunes. We're on all the major podcasting platforms. You can download the show. And also, I have a private crypto Facebook group I would highly encourage you to be a part of. There's roughly 17,000 plus cryptopreneurs just like yourself. There's a private crypto Telegram group I'm very active in. I invite you to join. The link is below this video in the description in the show notes, so be sure to check it out. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me. If you got value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. For Christ's sake, I drop a brand new episode episode every day. Don't miss out. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, click that link right below the video in the description, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.